I say time, you say come. Time. Time.
Somebody please tell the Prime Minister to call the election because the comrades are ready. Time come for young people. Time come for move Andrew out of power.
Let the people go.
The line stop here. The game done. Time come.
So when them cutting ribbon over hospital with them paint up, we're going to cut hernias. We're going to cut fibroids, cancers.
Don't believe in me. I'm not Jesus. Believe with me that better can come. With Mark Golding as Prime Minister, the dreams you dream today will be the reality he creates tomorrow.
The people of Jamaica are ready for change. Everywhere I go, I see the wind of change blowing.
Somebody asks me, Perry, why aren't you a labourite? Me ever fresh, me no green.
No one say one blood and comrade victory.
We are going to Jamaica House. We are rescuing Jamaica, and Mark Golding will be the next Prime Minister.
Power, power, power to the people. Power to the people. A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I hope you guys are in good spirit. The St. Anne's police are investigating the shooting death of a woman at her home in Claremont on Sunday. Dead is 23-year-old Higla Sharon Barrett Boswell. The police report that about 2:50 p.m. the woman was at home when she was pounced upon by unknown assailant and was shot. The headquarters of the Jamaican Army was placed on lockdown yesterday as military personnel conducted a sweeping search for a missing firearm. The Jamaica Defense Force JDF has disclosed. Army officials revealed too that 2 JDF members have been detained and are currently being questioned in connection with the missing firearm. 5 Haitians, including a pregnant woman, were arrested in Springground, Christiana, Manchester, in an early morning raid by the police at a premises on Sunday. Acting Commander for the Manchester Division, Deputy Superintendent Lewis Daniel says the Haitians were medically examined and placed in police custody. Anyway, my people, we're moving on because Peter Bunting have something to say. Hear this.
Different document released in court this week, Comrade Hills. We see Andrew have another unique achievement. Andrew is the only man who get him money out of Olint, out of Cash Plus, and out of SSL before them collapse. That is a unique achievement. But the achievement that he didn't put in the book, a dubious achievement that only he has that title and will have it forever and ever, is that more Jamaicans have been murdered in his 2 terms than in any other 2 terms under any other Prime Minister in the history of Jamaica. That is not achievement, that is failure. When the People's National Party comes to office, we understand that it will take a balanced approach to reducing violent crime in this country. We will ensure that it's not just policing, but it's investment in the youth, investment in the infrastructure, in Russia, in Desta, in Grange Hill, in Whitehall, in all the areas that are producing young men who are being recruited into gangs. But another question young people ask me, why is Jamaica not doing better? After Comrade Lothan, we rescued The last PNP administration rescued Jamaica from the economic meltdown, the verge of economic meltdown when we took office in 2012. Why are people not doing better today? And the tough, difficult truth is that these people leading the Jamaica Labour Party regime don't care about the ordinary Jamaicans. They're not in it for the love. They're in it for the money. They're fattening their own bank accounts. They're enriching themselves. I make no apology for that because that is the God's truth. You bring your Bible, Comrade Hills. Okay. Comrades, after 10 long years, 10 long, painful years in office, they are now promising anything to trick Jamaicans. You see, like how tonight you feel a heat coming off, like how you had little rain this evening and we in August, you feel the heat. If Andrew come here next week, he's going to promise for air condition Savlamar. I saw Comrade McNeil post something where the same day we were in Trelawney with the bus tour in Falmouth, Comrade Philip, the man quick hustle up, drop some big iron pipe, ductile iron pipe, Comrade Blight, and say him open a water scheme. We come go back there last week, them take up back all of the pipe, truck them away, nothing but empty field. Man, them wicked and lie.
My wisdom warriors, wanna hear Andrew Holness achievement? How Andrew Holness so lucky? That me want to know. Me not even hear Cliff Hughes talk about these things. Them out here sitting down on Mark Golden name because the whole of them bad mind. And a Mark Golden fault, make him born in a wealth. And a Mark Golden fault. So whole of you come out to talk about PNP bad mind. Really and truly, a bad mind Mark Golden film success. And it's just the truth. And it a kill you. And it a kill Andrew Holness. That's why he run, go thief taxpayers' money and I try build up himself. Andrew Holness fi come down now and he fi go jail. Me I tell you no Jamaica, this man fi go prison. Can you imagine? Cash Plus. Mighty God, you know how much poor people lose their money in a Cash Plus? You know how much poor people lose their money? Mighty God, Andrew Holness always are the luckiest man. Forget fee him money before these entity collapse. Why is that? Something is behind this, my wisdom warriors. May I tell you now? To me, it appears as Andrew Holness them plan these companies, you know. It appears to me. You understand? When I see this document reveal, I was so shocked. I was so shocked and a whole heap more in these things where we don't know about. But Andrew Holness are trying to delay things, you know, one. We know the real truth. Andrew Holness, you need to explain your wealth. I hear Cliff Hughes talking about Mark Golden, but really and truly, Andrew Holness statutory declarations cannot be certified because he failed to explain his wealth. How him come by his wealth? Every day him come out to talk about, me work hard. But I say I ask you, what work did you do? How did you work hard? How? Show we how you come by your wealth. You cannot show us Andrew Holness because you know say you've been doing illegal activities. A whole heap of property tax. You no pay, brother. Whole heap. Me hear Cliff Hughes say something about hustle. You really hustle. You hustle off of the investors them. You hustle off of the investors them. And when you realize say the entity them are going to collapse, you make sure you and them work together and you make sure say you get your money and everybody else suffer. And then you get up and talk about finsack, this, finsack, that. And no, you cannot release the report of finsack because you know say that was Siaga failure, failure. That's why you can't tell Jamaican people the real truth. Andrew Holness, you must go down. And you must go down real quick. Yes, you have to come down now. You have to come out of the parliament. You have to lift up from out of the parliament because you don't care about Jamaican people. You don't care about Jamaican people. Me see ya throw shades about Mark Golding have this trust fund and what uno bad mind and ready eye. That's why enough of uno go F batty. Because uno bad mind and uno ready eye for people things. And a Mark Golding fault make him born in a wealth. And a Mark Golding fault. So uno not have nothing for campaign about. Uno get up and talk about Mark Golding born in a wealth. So that is a good thing. So who cares? Talk about the amount of money you thief. And Cliff use your next one. You need to go and pay your billions of dollars where you owe. Because I guarantee Mark Golding are going to make you pay that shit. So stay there. Anyway, my wisdom warriors, we're moving on. Take a listen to Oral Tracy. Hear this.
People, story come to bumps in the election season. Anybody see this Sunday newspaper? Sunday newspaper. Ghosts of filings past. It's so like the name for a movie, don't? Like a horror movie. How that has started the movie there? How that? The most honorable G, man. People, you remember when the whole shenanigans there with the Integrity Commission get to the point where the Prime Minister and his legal team carry them go to court to contest the legality of the proceedings and to try and basically try and tangle up with something and keep it and kill it. Kill it for want of a better term. Well, it backfire, you know. Can you see what I know, people? When you carry matters like these, go to the court, what happens is that the entirety of what was before private now becomes public knowledge, you know. And that backfire upon the Prime Minister right now, you know. PM's legal fight reveals queries, concerns, as net worth jumped from $350K to $160 million in 2 decades. Now read the Clyde Fuel. Listen to it now. PM's legal fight exposes decades of financial gaps. Concerns as net worth jumped from 350 to 350K to 160 million in 2 decades. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness' income and assets were under scrutiny by anti-corruption authorities from at least 2017, as investigators questioned the sources of funds behind his net worth, which rose from $350,000 in 1998 to almost $160 million in 2019. Those details including Holness's investments in failed unregulated schemes such as Olint and Cash Plus. So the most honorable Prime Minister invested in unregulated financial schemes. That can't look good. Anyway, let me proceed. It's not a looking contest, but it don't look good. The details come at a politically charged moment as Holness is in the midst of an election campaign, seeking to lead the Jamaica Labour Party to a 3rd consecutive term in office. While Holness' filings up to 2020, including those featured in the document filed in court, are certified, the Prime Minister sought to strike out at least 12 paragraphs and accompanying exhibits from the affidavit, claiming they were an abuse of process, scandalous, frivolous, and vexatious. I'm not going to go into too much more in the detail, but just as usual, I like bring a common sense reasoning to that something I know. And the Prime Minister and his party have been busy dismissing and condemning and styling people who dare to ask for a little bit of transparency in the Prime Minister's financial dealings. Them say everybody who asks questions about this bad mind. These things, as far as the Prime Minister is concerned, his party is concerned, out upon the campaign trail. And of course, some strategically placed surrogates, as far as all of them concerned. Anybody who asks questions, are the journalists who write the article, and the people who read it and consume the ingredients of the article, and say, hold on, man, but this don't look right. All of we, bad mind. Bad mind. Eh? You see the kind of contempt to which they hold the Jamaican people, well-thinking Jamaican people, and professionals who are seeking to do them job. Eh? By the way, somebody tell me, say, in the booklet where Brogad and Outer Arbitrary the other day, one of the most significant achievements with the Prime Minister them list was the setting up of the same Integrity Commission, you know. We end up at Carrigan Court, yeah? I end up now because the exposure of all of these things. To what all of the propaganda seminar say there's nothing. The IC was a political organization. The same political organization where the Prime Minister boasts in his achievements, say my boss, say his administration set up. All of a sudden the IC became corrupt and politicized because they might investigate the Prime Minister. This don't look good. And on a bad mind, bro, God. But if you are run a self-respecting country, these things to high heavens, it don't look good. Me not tell you say they're going to decide the election, you know. I tell you that. Jamaica people vote for who they want to vote for. But the fact of the matter is, this don't look good. Watch out, people. Remember, say the Maverick, keep the thing the realist, you know. Remember, say Jamaica is a place, it's a hustling place. Anything you're doing in Jamaica, if you're not looking for hustle, you're not survive. Basically, don't watch a big time about how wonderful things are. It's a hustling country we live, and we live in a hustling culture. So that is why people, especially them over upon the far part of the political fence, they must say not all wrong with a Prime Minister in an office and of all of them questions there. I'm over him head, you know, because of the hustling culture. And it is because of the hustling culture why people, when them ask questions about it, they you hear say, them bad mind. They don't realize, you know, that while a man will live down the lane there, so, and I do a little thing down at the shop and I do him thing undercover, and the youth up on the corner up on the block up there, so, we are doing little thing and I go with him little thing and I eat him little food. Or the girl around the corner there, so, we are do fear a little thing and I do a little thing and I eat a little food. Them people are private citizens, you know. We're talking about the Prime Minister of the country. We cannot hold the Prime Minister of the country to the same kind of unchecked hustling standards as where we hold to all of the private citizens of the country. So stop talking about people bad mind when they ask questions about how the Prime Minister gets so rich and the transparency or the lack thereof. Don't label people as bad mind when people are pointing to the fact that the very Integrity Commission where the Prime Minister set up and boast about and was happy about up to the point when they start investigating is the same IC now has now become public enemy number one of the Prime Minister and him party and him surrogate them. Uno see something wrong. Uno can bring it to uno conscience. If there's something wrong. Now me not go down the part and say, boy, we are the opposition and say the Prime Minister should be disqualified from contesting the election. We not go down the part so far, you know. Marky G. Golden is a legal luminary. We should be able to comb through the Constitution and say whether or not the Prime Minister should be disqualified. All me I say it don't look good. It does not look good. 1 week before the same Prime Minister name the election date. And next week, them time of the election, I go name. The date I go name. Eh? Anyway, people. And a bad mind, we bad mind. We don't have no one named bad mind. I just think if we are in a civilized country and there's an issue or issues of integrity surrounding our top official, and indeed all our officials, especially those who are being paid by the taxpayers, it is in the right of every citizen to demand an impeccable level of integrity. Boom. Call me bad man. Call him a big bad man. Them call me worse things than that. Fear. 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 Fear comment. Fear analysis. Tell me something of fear. But not all the surrogate, you know. And the tribalist them. All the God true people. Even the biggest A labor right. Look on this and tell me say it look good. It look good. Anyway, Maverick, one Maverick is not few or three. One Maverick.
My wisdom warriors, yes, I'm going to left it. Wanna tell me what you think, wanna tell me how you feel about this, and put an honest opinion in the comment section. Like up the video, share it out, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome and big up on the nice clean self. One love.
Yeah, yo. Crazy. All real.